Here we go. We're on.
Hey,
What's up, Kristen?
Hello. Hey, hello, Craig. Joseph, am I calling you Joseph or
you
Kalidasa?
can call me Kalidasa.
All right, that's what I'm used to. I see your
Yeah,
name is Joseph here.
it is. Yeah.
Well,
I call him
thanks.
KB.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me. And we're going to talk about Sunday's performance or um, the cacao ceremony, sound healing, moving into a movement and dancing here at the Sandy Blue Conch House. So it'll be
Yeah.
like a home kind of cozy with the fire going kind of time on Sunday. You're going to start at about 3.
Precisely at 3.
Okay. So
Well, a minute before or
I was
after.
thinking I was inviting people at 2:30 to kind of just arrive and settle in
Yeah.
and
Cool.
meet each other first. And
Well, one word you used there was kind of interesting. You said performance, and I think for Craig and I at
yes.
Cosmic Hue, and in
Mm,
other things we do separately outside of this, like performance isn't really the best word. Like we're all about like facilitating musical experiences in community settings in a
beautiful.
variety of ways. You know, I do kirtan, Craig does drum circles, we do stuff together with this group. So it's not like we're not going to have rows of chairs where you sit and listen to musicians do their thing.
It,
Uh, Go
it's
ahead.
really interesting. Yeah, no, it's really interesting how much like motivates us commonly, you know? Like we both love improvisational music, but we also love to engage our audiences with something for them to do, something for them to be a part of the music and the creation. And so we've got, we've played with ecstatic dance and we love that. Kalidasa's kirtan is always participatory, and my drum circles, obviously, I'm there to facilitate a musical experience for people who never, may have never touched a drum before. And I was thinking going into this little chat that how much Kalidasa and I have in common. You
Uh,
know, musically, we love weird, other cultures' music.
Mm.
We're both educators. We both have 2 kids, right?
Oh, we
We've
all three of us do.
Yeah. Oh, there you
oh
go.
yeah.
Cool. And we even have we share daughters that have spent the last couple of years in Australia.
Yeah.
My daughter did that too, and
And I
it's
think maybe like in some little way, like that's where our influences as parents maybe rubbed off, that we were like kind of exposing our kids to
Oh,
lots of different
yes.
cultures and music and arts, and that maybe that's was in the back of their brain, like, hey, I want to go out and see that myself,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah, and I also remember one yoga studio I went to and danced my heart out to
Mm,
YouTube playing, and it was so phenomenal. And yeah, and ecstatic dances. And
yeah.
so, yeah, the two
I
are
love that.
magical. And it
It
is an
fires us up,
experience.
it
Mhm.
inspires us when we're seeing other people, find their joy in this stuff. You know,
And about how
it's
many instruments do you usually bring?
how much room do you have?
Right.
We will fill it, and hopefully the audience will have some space too.
Right.
Um, yeah, that's the other thing is Kalidas has got an incredible collection of musical instruments, and I've got a big old collection of percussion, specifically, and that's definitely something we share. appreciation for the instruments themselves, you know.
Oh yeah, they're works of art,
Oh,
and they're these like artifacts that have like a very special property, a magical property, and a lot of them have natural materials, and a lot of the instruments we have also we have a personal connection to. And I've told this story, I think, here and there, that I have a wood tongue drum. It's like a wood box with slits in it, and you hit it with a mallet. And it came to me at a time when I had quit music as a young adult. And I had been a music conservatory student. It's very rigid, you know, you dress up in a tuxedo and play your scales, and I didn't really like it, you know. And so I had kind of left it. And then I found myself starting a free improvisation jam with some friends. I must have been like 22 years old. It's long, long ago. And we scoured the newspaper for instruments for sale, and I found this tongue drum, and I took it. I bought it and took it to the jam, and just loved playing that and other instruments, interacting with people. So I still have that instrument, but the act of what we're doing is like it's a lot of listening. And like Craig and I, and if we have a guest, we love to have a guest. I don't think we'll have a guest because we don't have room on the stage, but it's always like a conversation. Like, here's an idea. Oh, I'll take that in and process it my way and send it back out. And that was the process. That style of music making was something that I've been doing for a long time, and I love hearing that in other groups that we go to see. That for me, that's the best part about music, is that conversation.
beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, and so I guess to expand on what Craig said, and kind of what I had also said, is that with Cosmic Hue, with an event such as a sound journey that we're doing on Sunday, then everyone in the room is part of that conversation in some way.
Yeah, I think I've noticed that you've kind of go with the people who are there, like their energy influences your creation. And so it's a big old collaborative.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's meant to be that too, you know. Like there's no audience and band, you know, that never existed for us. And it's very telepathic, you know. Yeah, we're actually working with the energy of the room, of the people that are there, but we're also telepathically like connecting musically, and it's really hard to explain what's going on. You know, it's magic is what it is.
All right.
Because we don't rehearse, we don't practice. We've tried it and it never works. You know, like the last time we rehearsed, remember that at Oddfellows? It was like it had no effect on when we played the next day. You know, but we love to play together, and I think part of it is the history. You know, is that we've been doing this together for what, like 15 years, maybe more.
No, I think it's more like 10.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Feels
Well,
like
when
15.
I don't know. Wait, what year is it?
Well,
23.
I met you.
I had to
thought
look
I
at my
met you-
calendar, like the calendar on my computer to tell what year it is, by the way.
I know, yeah. I think we met around 2013 or 14, and maybe 15, but I know that you took me to the first drum circle I had ever attended. For some reason, I
Really?
did these
Wow.
things.
I
And we
didn't know
went to
that.
a place in Bridgeport. Do you remember that trip?
Oh yeah, that like mall kind of space.
Yeah, like an indoor, kind of a small downtown mall. And
Yeah.
it was a hoot. And I got a lot out of it, as far as like seeing that kind of interaction and spontaneity and joy, and the way that people could be involved in different ways. Like, this is something I love about drum circles, is that there's a place for someone who wants to be kind of like a loud sound, but there's many people at drum circles who are over on the side and they're playing quietly, and they're kind of like Oh yeah, and they're getting a lot out of that. You know, they're getting their healing, their connection with people, the connection with sound. You know, so anyway, that the first time I did something like that was with you. I don't think I'd ever been to one.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah. I think WPKN moved into that space.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what can we expect on Sunday, right?
Sunday,
Yeah, the
November 12th.
18th,
I
the
almost
12th.
showed up at your
So,
doorstep on Saturday, by the way.
oh, yeah. I think people's calendars are all over the place because I think I got some texts. Yeah, missing it today. I'm like, no, you're not. It's next Sunday. So what should you expect? Coming into a sweet house that will, or there'll be a fire going, and there's two large rooms, and so I think there'll be plenty of space for your instruments kind of in one room that's with a big doorway, so you can get that, and then the one with the wood floor, and then there's the fireplace for people to kind of hang out and move around and relax and bring your yoga mats and what do you call those little seats that people sit and meditate on? I invite people to bring pillows or
Mhm.
comfy things. And then there'll be a cacao ceremony, so people are welcome to take part in that, and that really opens up the blood vessels and really creates another form of opening the heart and connecting even more to themselves, their bodies, the music, each other. And
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 that's going to be facilitated by you, right, Kristen?
yes, yeah,
Okay.
Awesome.
yeah. Um, and then we can start with the circle, and everyone can share who they are, and kind of create a safe container, and then we'll move into music and sound, and then when we end, we'll come back together as a circle, and that will be the day. So
It sounds wonderful. I think that Craig and I had a little discussion about this, but I think we'll probably start the musical part with a kind of more of a calm energy and more abstract and sustained kinds of sounds, and which might be suitable for like meditation or lying on your back or something relaxing,
that's great.
things like that. And then at some point, the to be determined, like there'll be another section that's more with a pulse and a beat and good for moving your body, and that will have a lot of ebb and flow within it, of different kinds of energies and feelings and moods,
Wonderful.
ranging from the meditative to the ecstatic.
Yeah, I'm super looking forward to this. So,
Me too.
yeah. Um, so I'm gonna put this on the social medias and invite people to secure their spots. I think we're looking for a minimum of 15, and I don't think, and a maximum, I think, of 30. So,
Cool.
Attendees.
yes, thank you.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
awesome. Thank you two so much.
Yeah. We'll see you
And
Sunday.
this was fun. It was
Thank you,
so cool to
Kristen.
hear more about you two and what you do. And yeah, we'll see you soon.
All right. Peace.